so just come in. Hello? Where'd you go? Are we playing hide and seek like when you were little?
Is that what we did when I was little?
Well, yeah. In the backyard, we had this little tool shed.
Spare me.
Okay.
What do you want?
I brought you some wine.
I can see that.
I didn't know what kind you liked. I haven't talked to you in so.
And so, what kind did you bring?
Chianti.
I hate Chianti.
Oh, well, maybe you could use it for company.
Company?
Yeah, you know, like when your friends come over or
My
something.
friends?
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever you want to do with it is fine with me.
Okay, fine.
Oh, sure. I'd love to sit.
No one's stopping you.
So, how have you been?
Fine.
How's work?
It's good.
Your mother said you're teaching language arts at Passaic Tech. How's that going?
It's fine.
Great. And she said you're still writing your short stories as well.
Yeah. When did you talk to Mom?
A week or so ago.
Why?
Why what?
Why did you talk to her?
I don't understand.
Why did you speak to my mother?
To discuss your sister going to college.
And you spoke to Mom?
Yeah, well, I emailed her.
How intimate?
Intimate? Your mother and I have been communicating that way since the divorce. She chose it, not me. Long time now.
Yeah. It's a very long time. How long would you say?
About 10 years ago. Long time now.
Wow. Where did the years go?
Angie.
My name is Angela.
I know, I named you.
Did you?
That's right, your mother and I.
And what, should I be grateful for you naming me?
I don't know if grateful is the right word, but whatever floats your boat.
What else?
What else what?
What else should I be grateful for, Nick?
Nick?
Now that's your name, isn't it? Nicholas? The great Nicky? Maybe I should call you that, right? What your great social media fans call you. You know, Nicky Russo, the guy that writes all the plays and the monologues for off-Broadway and Broadway shows and all that stuff, right? Nicky Russo?
What are you talking about?
Oh, no. Let's write stories. You know, the stories that you write about my mother and our family, the things that nobody talks about, and will veil her actual identity, because you know what she is to you? She's this dragon lady. You know, this woman who took away all of your freedoms. And you know what? If you veil her identity, then you can bang all the Latina chick you want.
Watch your...
You know what? This was a great idea, right? I don't think that you should be in here anymore.
You have no right. You have no idea what it was like. Every day, day after day, hearing you're not good enough. Not a good enough husband, homeowner, father. Do I have relationships with women now? Of course. I'm a man. I'm a man who likes women. I enjoy their company. And I do not have to explain myself to you when it comes to that. Just like your mother can do whatever she wants. You know, for 10 years, you're the only one who hasn't let go. You didn't understand. I tried. I didn't talk to you about it, but I tried. You don't understand. You don't want to understand.
What don't I understand? I found out about your relationship because of a Facebook status. How fucked up is that?
I'm sorry you found out that way, but Angela, I wanted to tell you. But Angela, that's not something you text. I don't want to say that in a text. But once I decided to advertise, let people know. Well, it was 2 weeks ago. I haven't been with your mother in 10 years.
10 years. Yeah, I know.
Well, then ask yourself the question. Why when you take my calls, you let them go to voicemail and you respond to every other text I send you?
I work. I have a life.
Me too. I want you to have a life. A great life. You deserve that. You're an amazing young woman. I just want to be a part of it, Ange.
Yeah, but I'm not that little girl anymore. Okay? I'm not that little girl anymore. The one that, thinks her dad is so fucking great, right? The one that, her dad that writes these plays and he rides a Harley and he does all these things in New York City. I mean, that's not me. And that's not you, because that's not you. You showed the real you to me.
You just don't understand.
What don't I understand? You know what? This is just so typical.
The story between your mother and I never wanted to tell you because I didn't want you to think bad of your mother or me. But our marriage, marriages in general, they're all very complicated. Only the two people in it really know. And all you saw were the fights. The fights when they escalated. But you never saw what was happening to me or to your mother on the inside. You were too young to understand.
Too young? Yeah. I was in high school with you when you split. I was too young? Huh.
Look, I'm here. We're here now. Let's get it out.
Now? Now you want to get it out? Now, when I'm a grown woman with my own job and my own place? Now?
Yeah. Why not now? When was the last time? The last time it was just you and me alone in a room together.
Oh my God, I don't know how long.
Let's see. Since 10 years since your mother and I divorced?
So?
Never.
So?
So that's not something you say in a text, Ange.
What is there to discuss?
Oh, come on, Ange. When this all started, you asked me for space. And against my instincts, my natural instincts as a father, I did it. I checked in a couple of times a week by text. Sometimes you respond. I went to your graduation and stood at the back of the stadium, behind the fence, and then left because when I asked you for a ticket, you said there weren't any for me.
That was a long time ago.
So was the last time I had the privilege to be in a room with you alone.
I don't feel sorry for you.
I'm not looking for that.
Good, because you're not going to get it.
Understood. So, why?
Why what?
Angela, why have you avoided me for so long?
The truth is, I don't know.
Oh, well then since there isn't an actual reason...
No. I didn't say that there wasn't an actual reason. I don't talk to you because I don't want to talk to you, Nick.
Well, why not?
I don't know. I've been asking myself that for a very long time, and I don't know.
Well, that doesn't work for me.
I'm very sorry that it doesn't work for you. but it is what it is.
Angela, I can't.
No. There is one thing that I want to say.
Okay.
You didn't see her. What you did to my mom.
Your mother wanted out as badly as I did. She wanted it over. We were done at least 2 years before I actually left. One of us had to make the move.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm not. She can't stand you, but she had me going through my teen stuff. She had Missy going through her preteen stuff, and then she had work, she had family issues, all those issues, and you just left.
I couldn't help. Even if I stayed, I couldn't help her with her work or her family issues. I had and still have my own. But as far as you and Missy, I've always been around. I've never been far. I paid and still pay child support for your sister and did for you up until you landed your job. I've always been there. Maybe I've always been there, but not physically.
Yeah, but you didn't see. You didn't see how you changed her. Because she started drinking and she started smoking a bit more.
Your mother was smoking the whole time. You just found out about it. And she was a miserable...
Don't you talk about her like that.
I'm sorry, you're right. I'm sorry.
Because you were complicit in the marriage failing. Maybe even more so.
More so than your mother. That's what you're telling me right now.
Yes.
And that's what you believe.
I do.
You lived with your mother and avoided me for a decade. All you know is one side of the story. There's 3 sides to every story.
Oh, Nicky Russo with the playwright, right? With the overused cliches. What is the world coming to?
Angela, you were young. All you saw was me leaving. You saw that. And you assumed that I abandoned you, I abandoned your mother, and your sister.
Oh, no. You didn't abandon my sister. No, you did not. You still see her every week, and you send her gifts, and you're writing Facebook posts, and then she's writing, best dad ever, and then there's the smiling at the Guinea restaurants, and all the other stuff that comes along with it. This is what you do with my sister. You didn't abandon her.
What, now? You got a problem with your sister, too?
No. No. Hell no. No, she was just here last night. I love my sister. We're there for each other.
Angie, I didn't mean that.
No. When it would rain, she would get scared. And I had to be there for her because, when the lights went out, Mom's only one person. I was there. I comforted her. I did. Because you were gone. My sister knows that I'm there for her and she is there for me. That's what family does. We protect each other.
I'm glad. It makes me glad that you're there for me.
I don't care. I don't care that it makes you glad because it is what it is. And you are who you are.
What are you talking about? Who am I?
Billy, you always made it clear that she was your favorite. She found out about all of that social media stuff. She found out about your relationship before I did.
And you didn't. And you still don't take my calls. And you answer every other text I send. Been like that since your mother and I split. This is not something I'm going to say in a text. I already told you that. Hey, how's work? Oh, by the way, I'm in a relationship now. Want to go to the Outback for a steak? Come on. That's not something you say in a text. That needs a conversation.
Oh, a conversation.
That's right. All this you're talking about had nothing to do with what I did and what I do. It has to do with her. Your sister understood something was happening to her mom and dad all those years ago, and she was the younger one. And it's been so fucking long, Angela, between your mom and I. Your sister understood, even then, that the end of our marriage had nothing to do with her. And so, she has a relationship with her mom and me. What's so wrong with that?
Yeah,
What?
With me. You never even tried. You know, I thought that we were gonna go to reunification therapy.
Are you serious about this shit?
You know what you would do? Every single weekend, you would come and you would pick up my sister and off she'd run out the door with all of her little toys and she'd be like, oh, I'm going off with Dad.
What? What? Are you... This is what you remember?
This is what happened.
No!
There it is. There it is. That is the famous Nicky Russo temper. The one that comes out in waves of anger and violence.
I never touched you. Or I never touched you kids or your mother.
Don't you think that it is just as scary to see her father slam his fist on the kitchen counter, put his fist through walls, or slam kitchen chairs?
You're right. I did that. All that.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. I'm right.
I'm ashamed of that. I'm ashamed that I did that.
It's good to know that you're sorry, but it's too late.
Why is it too late? I made a mistake. Your mom makes mistakes. I'm sure you and your sister made them too. But you all still talk to each other. You all have relationships with each other. I mean, this is a relationship. All relationships require work.
Well, there is no relationship. At this point, why start now?
Because I'm your father.
So what? So because you and I are somehow biologically linked, you know, I'm supposed to have some sort of loving, caring, respectful relationship with you? Why start now? I've been doing just fine without you.
I can see that, and I'm happy you're doing well with your love and your teaching, and you're still writing.
What do you want? What do you want from me? What? You got it off your chest. Great. I'm so happy for you, Nicky Russo. Now go back to your delusional life where you can scare your kids and do all of that shit.
I'm not perfect.
Oh. Well, I'm very grateful for that, Nicky Russo. That's great. Thanks for clearing that up.
I made mistakes. I did things I'm not proud of. I'm just a man. And you can sit there and use the same exact words to describe me that your mother used all those years ago, if it makes you feel better. But I'm not going anywhere. I love you. And I'm going to be here, try to get back in your life till I take my last breath.
What are you going to be waiting for?
I'm waiting for you.
Well, you're going to be waiting a long time.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why does it have to be this way?
I think you should go.
Angela!
Go!
You know, I've been seeing a therapist. And where I come from, men my age would rather have their manhood cut off than admit that. And I've been praying now. I've been praying again for 10 years now. I pray for your mom. I pray that she finds peace and happiness. She deserves that, and I want that. And I pray for your sister. I pray that she stays strong. That kid, boy, she's a firecracker on the outside, but so sensitive on the inside. Always worried about everybody else. And I pray that you'll forgive me. I'm sorry that I hurt you. For allowing my anger to get the best of me. To let you see me that way. I'm your dad, you know? Man shouldn't act that way to a woman, no matter how angry she made him. I should have walked away. But I didn't, and I'm so sorry. I wish I could take it back, but I can't. I made a mistake. No excuses. I just want my little girl back, but not like you said before about running to me when I come home from work. Nothing like that. I just wanna know about you. I wanna know about your love life. I wanna know how your job is doing. I wanna remember this. We always used to talk about writing. You were always better than me. And I'll give you space again. But I need you to remember this. Life is short, and I'll never, ever give up trying to be in your life. You got that, kid? I'm not going anywhere. Ever. You know, the day you were born, the nurses were settling your mother in the hospital bed. And I held you in my arms in the dark room, sitting on one of those big hospital chairs they have. And your eyes were closed and you were making these little baby sounds, you know? And I said to you, I will always protect the little girl. And you opened your eyes and you looked at me right at that moment. And you ain't gonna make a liar out of me. You got that, kiddo? So I'm gonna go now. But one more thing. I love you. I love you, Angela Russo.